We are live, and the date is. Oh, yeah. It's about 6 years later after something happened a long time ago, way back when. We were going live, and we wound up having Tom Hanks and his wife get the COVID. We wound up having the basketball league shut down because of that. It's now 6 years later after that. But then other things happened this week, like we lost Chuck Norris. We just lost Nicholas Brendan today. He was 54. He was Xander on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, that just came across the wire earlier this evening, right? Maybe about an hour before we started tonight. So there's been some loss. There's been some changes, but more than anything, it's the end of the week. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. And we're going to be talking about some positive experiences and positive practices at comic shops. But it's Friday, you bastards.
The internet brings comic fans around the world into one comic book community. Comic creators and comic fans, tonight you are seen, heard, recognized. Because comics are for everyone. Live from Miami, Florida, broadcasting around the world, this is the Not Near Mint Show.
So I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We have a positive episode for you. Last week we were talking about bad things that comic shops can do that could make us not want to come back. Well, this week, after seeing some of that insight and some reaction online, some people think that we were taking a crap on comic shops. We're not trying to do any such thing. All we're trying to do is say, hello, Lady Fantastic.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, she made it.
So this week, we're going to be talking about the good things that comic shops do, things that we like seeing when we walk into a door in a comic shop. But before we even get into that, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat that's joining us here. Garth Wong, and who else is here? J Hood, Jamie, good to see you. Leave It to Comics. Even Lyle's in the chat. We have a good show for you here tonight.
Jamie.
So let's just jump right on into the topic at the end. So starting off, if you're going to a comic book shop, when you walk, before you even walk into the door, what do you want to see? Like, do you want to see some signage? Do you want to see that this is a comic shop? Do you want to see some parking? Like, what do you want to see before you even walk into the door?
I'd like there to be parking.
I will suffer bad parking, but I do not like bad parking. There's this one shop that the deals were made me go, but the parking was like 2 spaces, like right on a busy road. It was, but yeah, parking, clear hours marked would be nice. I don't really. It can look like a dump. Honestly.
I'm one of those, I don't judge a book by its cover, man. If it's got treasure inside, you never know where the gold's gonna be. You can't.
I mean, and heck, sometimes every once in a while it can be the mystery of it. Like there's this place in Chicago called Cat Alley or Black Cat Alley Comics, and you literally walk through an alleyway to get there.
Sometimes this is the best stuff, man.
It's also Chicago, so automatically there's a fear spike in that.
Yeah, I do kind of enjoy seeing the places that have been around so long, they still have like paraphernalia up from like the late 70s and 80s, and it's kind of faded out, and you're just like, this place has good energy. Like I like those places that, but it's hard to find those brick and mortars that have been around that long because it's not an easy business to exist in.
Yeah, we have one shop down here that is considered the oldest comic shop in Florida, but it's gone through so many hands now that the guy that runs it now is not somebody that I would recommend to go to. But if you look at the exterior, you're going, wow, that's art that must have been put up back in the 70s or 80s, and just nobody's repaired it. It's just been up since then.
I'll say
But more than anything, go ahead.
Oh, just one thing that excites me when I walk in or see is I see the staff recommendations, and I'll tell you why. That tells me they're invested in it. It's a shop run by people who love comics, who are excited about comics, and want you to share that experience with you. So something as little as that really excites me. It's not just somebody who's kind of just trying to sell it for the sake of selling, but they actually care about their product, and they care about getting customers excited about the product.
I'm down with that. I saw that for the first time when I went to Phoenix, and I saw it in a couple of shops where it was like staff's picks, and I was like, oh my God, they let people have thoughts. Not just a commercial landscape. Oh my God.
It's like a blockbuster staff.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the next question. When you walk in the door, once you're finally inside the shop, what do you expect once you're finally in there? Like, what's the bare minimum that you want to see when you walk into a shop?
Back issues.
If I see just nothing but new stuff, like honestly, my interest goes from like 100 to about 10%. Like, I'm just like, do you got any good supplies? All right, fuck off. I'm out. You know?
I'm going to be the elitist here, and I hope that's okay, but I like a store to be clean. I just don't like dumps. I don't. If it's piled high to the walls and everything's here and there and everywhere. So, I mean,
it shows a level of mindfulness of your inventory.
Organized, having stuff in order, having stuff labeled, back issues, new comics, supplies, trading cards, whatever, all that stuff.
You'd hate my shop. It's chaos. It's chaos, but I know where everything is.
But I'm too damn old to dig through piles of unlabeled stuff. I just can't anymore.
Old?
Mine's not bad enough. You color your hair.
I spend a lot of time in these.
Your hair, Kevin.
I spend a lot of time in these shops looking under shelves on my knees and yanking stuff out.
Don't you hate that? I hate that. Why do you put all the good stuff that's the old stuff down at the bottom? Put your name down at the bottom.
Collection.
Yeah, my shop has a real problem with that. Like no one. Dante, what's up? Good morning. Hey, oh, Jeff's here too. Oh, we got a nice audience.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, we do.
So, like, the people at my shop, not everybody, but the bulk of them are really interested in new stuff, even the older guys.
I think that's good.
And like, no, that's not, it's like, it's good, but like, so like, but when you look at the wall, there's like, there, you don't see modern, I would call them modern classics. If
no, you gotta get them on the old propaganda, get them on that old good.
Going for. And
right?
Like,
Bronze Age too.
But like, he sells that stuff, but like, to people who come in like looking for it, like, and that's it. Like, and because I was like, hey, why don't you put X, Y, and Z on the wall? And he'll
raise it as a positive. Oh my God.
4-color fantasies. Ooh.
But are your comics?
I didn't write that.
Like to see today's lunch on the counter. Ooh. All right. So I do like to see older readers reading newer things. I think that's great. I like people who feel welcome to recommend books to new people. I love seeing that. I like seeing people encouraging the hobby. I like I don't need it to be like a spotlessly clean, but like a sense of organization, right? A sense. You can be messy, a little chaotic, but as long as like, oh yeah, all Pokemon is to the right. Good. You know, all back issues are to the left. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's two
We're having a
avenues.
sale this week. What?
I love what Double Down Drew says in the chat here.
Let Vincent talk.
Yeah, there's two avenues to a comic book shop that we have to be real clear on when it comes to this. There's new incoming product. They're ordering it from Diamond or wherever you order it from anymore. I don't know. It used to be Diamond. And then older issues, right? And I kind of found myself splitting my comic book visiting to newer focus shops or older focus shops. And I have my pull list at basically a boutique style comic book shop that doesn't really even have back issues, but they're smart about their ordering. They don't mark up the older issues. They just put the new issue in front on a side, have the new arrivals. So if I discover a miniseries, they have all of them right there at cover price.
Yeah. They have intuitive ordering systems or organizational systems.
And then as a so it's the new side as a customer, and then there's the old issues. I feel like there's just two very different aspects to a comic book shop.
I agree.
And the reason why I keep going to this one, even though it has no older issues really, is they also Tacoma Comics last week showed his shop and how he can order variant covers on the fly and stuff like that matters. I can not bother an employee, go on their website and make my pull list, come in, look at everything on New Comic Book Day. It's great. Yeah. So for what I walk in to see, I want to see it clean, organized. Employees, if I don't normally go there, that care that I'm there. Being ignored when you're a new customer sucks. They don't have to be sitting there pandering to you or anything, but talking comics or enjoying or the worst is coming into a new shop and they ignore you while talking to a regular.
Or
that's
while
pretty
arguing
alienating.
with each other about whether Rogue wears underwear, that kind of thing.
Well, that's
and I don't want to be the and I also don't want to be the regular who's pulling away. So anytime I'm in the shop having a good chat, I'm like trying to rope in the person walking in, like, oh, you should get this one. I start selling their comics for them,
Exactly, because like my shop, it's just one guy who volunteers 1 day a week, one guy who volunteers 3 days a week, and my friend the owner, right? And that's it. So like there are times where we're just sitting BSing on a Tuesday and somebody walks in and he's got a regular at the counter chatting his ear off. And it's not his fault that he gets locked in, right? So it's like, oh, hey, so-and-so. Or like, oh, hey, what are you looking for? It's like, and I'm like, are you new? Are you not new? You know what really hurts me, my feelings personally? Like, is like, I'll get really excited. I'll see someone that I don't see like on a comic book day. And I'm like, oh, man. It's like, hey, cool. What are you looking for? And then they start telling me about Pokemon. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, that section's over here. Anthony can help you. And then we sit down, and I'm like, they come on comic book day for comics.
Today I was in there and some guy said, do you have the pizza box? And I'm like, what is that? Well, it turns out the pizza box is a Magic the Gathering Ninja Turtle thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
but maybe that person loves both. Maybe we're lucky. Do you know how many people I saw coming to play Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering? Or how many people showed up for Spider-Man? I played Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering. And we're getting a second Lord of the Rings set, lady.
The Hobbit. We're getting The Hobbit September 2026.
Yeah.
Pre-order, bitches.
As a customer service always. That's the only area that I can brag about my friend's shop. Like he's very into taking care of you. But like online presence, terrible. The shop is fairly organized, but again, it's one of those things where somebody has to tell you, go that way or go this way.
Okay, if you have a terrible online presence, as long as you have like an email or a telephone where you're on site. Like, I don't care.
I just text my LCS, add this, and he does it.
I care about presence.
As a back issue junkie, and I know Lady and maybe a couple other users are back issue junkies, one thing that I like to see in stores is because chances are if you're an LCS in my neighborhood, I have scoured your back issues. I've gone through all of it. So having a new acquisitions box or two where they buy new collections.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm like a trash panda. I can smell them.
Yeah.
Okay. That leads us into what brings you back to a comic shop. Like if you've already gone through everything that they have, and they might get some new stock here and there, what gets you coming back?
Okay, I'm going to tell you
why. It's an outing because there's not a lot to do in my area.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, all right.
And you might go over something more than once and go, wow, I missed that.
For me, it's new stock. That's what gets me going back. If
Um,
it's always the same, I don't have no reason to go back.
Yeah, if they don't restock, don't replen, why bother?
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead, lady.
for me, like, I think the perfect balance from a comic shop that I love is that I like yin and yang. So I like some old and some new. And if you've got a nice, robust, and you'll usually see one is kind of stronger on the other. Like I would say mine is stronger on the back issue prospect and actually kind of a little weakish on New Comic Book Day. But that's okay because that's kind of how I roll. But what did you say? What keeps me coming back? All right.
Yeah, what keeps
When
coming
the
back?
stores can get access to new collections and they're always getting in new back issue stock. That gets me so turned on.
And that's hard because sometimes it's out of their hands. I mean,
It is sometimes, but
stuff to them.
so our place has a comic book guy that his job is to actively pursue these things, and he will bring them in. But he's like the comic shop dude that everything has to go through him before they can go and like price. Like he's the guru, the daddy.
Is there a Tinder for comic book collections?
God, I hope so. I'll be on it. My comics would be, they would be very lascivious and lewd.
Lascivious.
The back
You
issue
got
comic
on my
shops
big
who
word. How about lascivious? Come on.
the back issue comic shops who post like on social media or somewhere that, hey, we just got a big collection in. I love that. You know, I don't need a ton of communication if you got back issues, but you know, hey, we just got in 20 long boxes.
Talk to me, baby. Oh my God,
You know?
sweet nectar to my ears. Like I need it. I love
and,
it.
And what really brings me back to an older shop. So like I was talking about new comics, I just want to be able to order it easy, right? And then have them recommend all that stuff. For coming back to an old shop, organized communication that you got some new stuff in, and honestly being able to make me feel nice if you let me haggle a little bit, you know, or don't even make me ask to haggle. I have this one shop. I do road trips with a couple of local comic friends. We'll go down because it's about an hour with traffic, 45 minutes without. It's a bit of a drive. Every time you go into this guy's shop, you know, he's like, it says it's all clearly marked. He's fair on price, and then he'd be like, you know, I can take $5 off that. I can take 10 off that. You know, what you buying?
I like that.
You know, he makes you feel like, you know, the guy's very interesting. He's got an interesting personality, but he's making you feel like you matter as a fan.
Exactly.
And it's really nice.
The guy I go to in Franklin, he's got a shop, and that shop I've been going to, it's changed owner, but I've been going to since I was like in high school.
That's Starbase, Starship, something like that.
Outer Limits.
That's it. I know it was sci-fi related.
Yeah, Outer Limits in Franklin, and he's a really good guy. And when he sees me, he knows that I always chunk up. I get some thick chunks, and he always cuts me a good deal.
Did you say it was in Franklin?
Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. I was there in 2003, and I'm like in British Columbia, Canada, way the hell up north.
You went there? Oh my God!
I had family living there, and I went for a visit there for a month, and then I said, "Is there anything else to do?" I ended up going to the comic book shop.
Did you like it?
Great.
Yeah, they had a lot of. I mean, I'm not sure what it was like back then, but they got a lot of back issue stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good store. It's about 80 miles north of me, so I've been there a few times, and it's a nice store.
Place.
Yeah. I'm not that far from you, lady. You know that, right?
I know. I just didn't know you were that close.
I'm in Huntsville. It's like 100 miles in Nashville.
Yeah, but have you been to the Birmingham show? That show down there in Birmingham, the convention?
No, I haven't.
You've got to.
Ours is at the end of April.
You got to go. I'll go down there and I'll meet you. I've been a few times, but they have they don't have as much as like Heroes Con, but they got a lot of comic vendors, and that is the cheapest I've ever seen back issues. I got Dr. Strange Mark Jewelers for like
Magic
$2
City
a pop.
Con, right? Magic City Con, is that it? Or Iron City Con, something like. I know the one you're talking about.
Mine, it's at the Von Braun Center. It's like the Toy Expo. It's a weird thing.
Oh no, that's the Von Braun Center is here in Huntsville. Are you
okay? Well, it's that one then. I'm not. I don't mean. Yeah, then it's you. Wherever the one that Von Braun Center's at.
Yeah, that's here in Huntsville.
It's a toy expo thing.
Yeah,
Have you
they
been
got
to
a
it?
few comic dealers, so
They have good. I've never found cheaper comics that were so valuable.
Well, and nobody's mentioned it. Another thing that keeps you coming back is new back issues, but at a reasonable price. Because
Yeah.
if they're listing them like insane, like
Don't
sometimes I
gouge
see
that bullshit. We won't buy it.
I get excited. Oh, there's back issue, and then I see the price, and I go, "What? Do you not want to sell these? Like, what's going on? Is this your personal collection? What's going on?"
exactly. The
Just give it
bestsellers
like, are
are
you
the
kidding
ones
me?
who want to sell their stuff.
Again, sometimes we don't know their overhead. Okay, overhead is in question.
But see,
Well, that also is the key is your margin. So if you feel like you have to price over, maybe you're paying in too much. You know?
Yeah, going back to Double Down Drew 4958 posting earlier that have actual prices on your back issues.
Oh my God, yes.
It's not that difficult to slap a $3, a $5, a $10. And if something jumps and you wind up having somebody that pulls that out before you put a new sticker on it, well, really, it should be more power to the customer. That would keep them coming back instead of, oh, no, I can't sell that to you. That just went up in price.
Well,
Or
the
hold
worst-
on, let me
worst
take a
thing
look
is
at
when they
eBay.
pull it up on eBay right in front of you.
No.
Now I do. Now again,
Mercari and Etsy too. I found some
oh
deals.
Jesus, help us all. Okay,
Well,
but
that's if
like,
you have internet connection. We don't all we go to these different places here in the Rocky Mountains, and internet is none.
you wonder how they get
use
their orders
you
undone,
gotta use
right?
your memory, saying, "Okay, I remember seeing that somewhere."
Dude,
I love all the people that are putting names of their shops in the chat. If
I
you're
love
out
it.
there listening and watching, if you're not watching us live, drop a comment of your favorite comic shops because people out there, they might be brand new to this or new to the area and they're looking for places and recommendations. And where else are you going to get that information from? Other collectors. That's where you find it from. We're the ones that are going to tell you, hey, this is a great shop over here. So let us know in the comments, let us know in the chat. But moving on to the next part of this, what would your ideal shop carry? Is it just exclusively comics? Do you
Golden
want to
Age.
see a little sprinkle role playing?
I thought he said Golden
like
Age.
Oh, Golden Age. I was like, role playing. That's my BDSM
Well,
workshop.
role-playing counts. You know, I want to see a little Dungeons and Dragons action in there.
Well, yeah, I
You
mean it's a
know?
natural crossover, so it makes sense. And like Jason said, when they're trying to, you got to cross pollinate because it's a niche of a niche, and so the more
what are we
you get
cross
the gamers, you
pollinating?
get the card players, you get the comic people.
Yeah,
That's the bottom line.
I do
I'm
love
for
see.
everything. Bring everything if what they need to survive.
Yeah.
If they
Well,
need records, whatever.
I think that you definitely need to like you were just saying, what's the pizza box, right? Like people want this stuff, and you don't have to specialize in it. Like my daughter owns a trading card shop, so like they specialize in Magic the Gathering.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, that's like a Warhammer 40K.
And you have a daughter, bro? You look like you're 12.
I'm going to right now to visit her. She turns 32 on Monday.
What?
Dude, you look 32. What are we talking
I
about?
know.
You look 12.
Dude, you're a little like you just hit puberty like 4 years ago. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
Compliments.
No.
Your hair looks remarkable.
I'll throw some
You
guns
look
at
very
you.
young. You look
Your
very
hair
young.
looks great. Like,
I want whatever cream you're using because
Whatever jeans.
I'm only 30.
Liar.
You've had a hard life, Bob.
You turned 19. This past no.
It's been a hard life.
I don't know. Michael
Does she
might be older
do
than me.
trading cards? Like, does she do comic cards?
No, they do they focus on the like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
but there are shops that specialize in that stuff. You don't need to be the specialized shop. If you're getting it in, and that can be ancillary to your comics that you actually care about for your customer base. And the circle of like what I really look for, like when I pictured the perfect comic book store that I've been in, Chicago Comics. So in Chicago, they equally prioritize back issues and new issues. and they've got a great selection, and they got that giant wall with all the keys behind them, that are all the big boy ones. And you're looking through, and they got the readers, and then you can get down on your knees down to those discount bins. I have never seen a more perfect. No, I can't get down on that. That'd be exhausting. But it is a perfect shop. I wish I had it in Seattle. Seattle has great shops, and I'll go to them more destination focused. And I've had one that I've steadily shopped at for 25 years. That's stayed open, and love going there. But that's Subspace Comics in Linwood. But just need a nice clean shop with everything, and you're good to go, right?
Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah,
Nothing
I also collect comic cards, and I'm talking about. Oh, I actually have this. I brought it down.
With the 90s ones.
This is 1996 Marvel Masterpieces, and this is the hardest set. Sorry, I've been moving, so I've got like my list from today. Because I'm like 12 in my brain.
Well,
But,
I thought you went to a club and that was their stamp.
That's right. That's right. The Club of Moving Furniture. So this set, 1996 Marvel Masterpieces, this set was done. It's a 100 card set only by Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell. That couple did the entire set. And this is the best, most beautiful set ever. It's also like the lowest print and most difficult to find. And you should look up the prices on eBay. It is redonkulous, y'all, for this set. I think it costs about this is a Julie one, a couple $1,000s. It may be more now for a 100 card set. I think I have about like 10 of them, 10 cards. Shit.
When I was in college, I used to buy the whole boxes, and me and my wife would go through the boxes and get all the cards.
I did that with certain boxes. You can take it off my face now. But I did the same. I would break boxes. So I did it I got into college. I was in college in like 2000. I graduated high school in 2002, then graduated college in 2006. But during college, like that's basically when, comics were kind of in the pits. Nobody wanted comic cards. And so these boxes, like I bought sealed box of 1995 Marvel Masterpieces. And if you guys look that up now and the cost of it, it's like probably close to $1,000 or more.
Unopened though, right? Unopened.
It was sealed.
That's a good one, Jeff. We talked about that.
I opened it. I was the one that
I opened every single one, and I put them in binders.
Same. I have the binder, and I have the binders for each set for certain ones. Like 1995 Marvel Masterpieces, they made an official binder. 1995 Fleer Flare, they made a binder. 94 Annual, they made a binder. Impel Series 1, 2, and 3 binders. Like Mama has a sickness.
We all have that sickness.
Okay. So
here's another one. Should your LCS sell comics on social media? The guy that I was going to for years, he always had an Instagram show in the middle of the night. And I mean, is it something where you would prefer to get to that shop and dig for yourself? Or perhaps do you think that doing a show where they're just showing book after book and you can either bid on it or buy it straight out, is that something that you would prefer to see, that this way they get their name out there? Or would you rather find it yourself and nobody else can get their dirty, filthy hands on it?
Of course I would prefer to dig for myself, but also I want my shop to stay open. So
I like sharing. Like,
do what you gotta do. I mean, yeah, we all like sharing. My God.
Like,
I'm still digging around all over God's creation, trying to find more Levitt's Legion superheroes for Lady, and because I will
find this X-Men 1 for you. It's a facsimile though, but
it's okay. It's in my heart.
It's a start.
Yeah,
social media is fine though, right? As long as that's not harming the brick and mortar side. I don't want to sit and like beat on bad practices too much. I want to stay more positive focus. But there's literally this shop that I went to that the guy, any comic I pulled out, he would sigh and he'd have to look it up manually and pull it off of
Oh
eBay.
my god! It's like, why are you even doing comics, bro?
Well, and then he went
So
to
many
call for
places
reservation
do this.
only if you're
Why?
cool after that. So I was like,
That's the comic. That's the Simpsons trope.
Yeah.
That comic show. That is so that.
but yeah, whatever you need to do to survive the shop, go crazy on whatnot, you know.
I want to
Yeah.
add one little caveat to that, though. I use caveat too, Mike. That's not a big word for you. Caveat.
All right, you lascivious little booger.
Ancillary. Caveat.
I would like. I mean, I think if stores want to sell books online, wherever, whatnot, or Instagram, it perfectly.
My place does.
Perfectly within their purview to do that. But at the same time, I hope that they know their customers reasonably well enough that if they get a book in and they're like, oh, this is something I know Rob would like, I would prefer the shop to give Rob like a crack at buying it first.
Yeah.
Before selling it online.
And I think that if you establish a relationship and say, hey guys, because I got some of their phone numbers and I'm like on firsthand basis with them. But like, and some of them have hit me up and just like, hey, a big ass collection of Avengers and X-Men just came in. Like, and so like I would hope that if any crazy good stuff came in, like usually I'll get the 411, but sometimes you have to like initiate and be like, hey, I spend a lot of, or I'm here, like if you guys see this, and it's really just about being nice. And if you have a connection and you're nice with people, they don't mind being nice back, right? It's reciprocity of kindness.
It's simple golden
So
rule.
weird, I know.
Yeah,
Treat people how you'd like to be treated.
She'll text me and say, I just got a Golden Age collection. You can come through it if you come first in the morning.
Does it make you excited though? See, I love that
Yeah,
stuff.
I do. It doesn't make my wife happy, but
Well,
I'm usually there when it opens.
There you go.
And then we have Lyle that lives. Go ahead.
Oh, I just said, go say you're going out for a coffee for her. I'll be back in like a half hour.
Yeah, when it comes to spouses or anybody that we're with, we don't ask them how much they paid for shoes or purses. They don't ask how much we spent on books.
That's
Now,
right.
Lyle lives in an area that is really remote. So do you get people just coming to you saying, hey, I got a new collection in. Do you want to have first crack at it? Or are you like the only person in your town?
I checked the online marketplace we have here, just because the population here altogether with all these little hamlets and all together is about 200,000. We have one LCS that measures 12 by 20, and that's it. And if you want to travel 4 or 5 hours to the next LCS, well, I do that in the summertime on the weekend, because I'm not going to do it every day of the week. And with living in the Rocky Mountains, the weather, you could listen to the TV and the weather will say it's going to be sunny, and you look outside and it's snowing. So you're like, no, I'm not driving in that. So
What part are you from? I'm in Colorado, so I'm near the Rockies.
I'm about 5.5 or 6 hours north of Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, gotcha. You're way up there.
Yeah, way up north. So, and my LCS is very small, and they have a lot of the new stuff. So if I want to get, and they may have back issues, but I usually, but when I walk in there, it's clean, like everybody wants them clean. And they'll have a box that if I'm ordering, Absolute Batman or Detective or whatever is usually what I collect now, they'll already have a pull box for it. And they take it out, and then they'll say, oh, just look in the shop if you want something else. Well, I walk 10 feet and that... and you're done, right? And we have some comic shops like in Vancouver. There's 4 or 5 of them there, but I don't make my way down there very often.
Vancouver.
Because right now we're paying just under $10 a gallon for gas, so that's not happening.
Golden Age Comics in Vancouver, BC is a great shop, though.
Right? They did. It was good.
Yeah,
and I had 300 long boxes. I just sold them. So not long ago, because it was a family issue, I made a commitment and I sold them so I could help my parents. They were going into an old folks home. They were charging $3,000 or $4,000 a month, and they couldn't afford it. So I sold a big portion of my comics, and they'll be good for quite a while. So, but right now I have 130 long boxes, 96 short boxes, and a whole bunch of totes and all kinds of stuff.
Did you sell them in bulk, or how did you do that? The reason I ask is because I have about 120,000 comic books,
Yeah.
and I want to start downsizing because I'm
Downsizing.
getting to retirement, and I'm just curious if you bulk.
But a lot of the comics I had that I sold were from about 1943 to 1980.
Yeah.
And when they got in touch with a collector in Vancouver, him and his crew came up because I had a sea can, a 52-foot sea can that was full. So they were like, okay, you're going to have to get a forklift in here and get 10 or 15 guys to help you because I'm not lifting that. I mean, I'm in my mid to late 60s. I'm not going to start hauling 300 long boxes. I mean, to hell with that.
Yeah, I switched to short.
He had offered me 25 cents a comic book. And so I had 98,000, a little over 98,000 for sale. And I said, well, I'm not selling them. I said, for 25 cents a piece. I said that you can take that idea right out of your head. And I said that this is what I want. I said, for a long box, and depending what they were, if I wanted $500 or $600 or $700 for a long box, that's what I got. And then for the newer stuff in the 80s, everybody's, the Copper Age, Bronze Age, they're all collecting that. But I've been collecting since 1968. So a lot of those books don't matter to me anymore. I've been collecting stuff from the Victorian Age, Platinum Age, Golden Age. And so I sold them for, six figures. I needed at least that. So because, I'm the oldest out of five, and my brothers and sisters weren't able to do anything. So I came up and sold all of that. I didn't want my parents to,
that's
one thing
they don't prepare you for, at least in life that I found, is taking care of your parents, like how to financially afford the assisted living and that extra need of care. It's really difficult.
They wanted $25,000 a year to take care of my parents, and who has that just laying around? So I said to my wife, well, I'm in my late 60s, so I'm just going to just liquidate the whole lot because I didn't want my wife to be burdened with it. So I got the ball rolling, and I can breathe now. I don't have to sit there and hold my breath to get through boxes. So.
I think I need to talk to you as a side note outside of this forum. I think I have a lot of questions.
Absolutely. Message me on Instagram and or on my channel. It's whatever.
Okay.
I'll answer whatever questions you like, if I can.
So Lyle, I know this is a silly question. Would you have more comics than most comic book stores? Would you have ever wanted to open your own comic book store?
Too expensive up here.
Yeah,
the insurances were through the roof. How do you I approached with 30 pages of the books I had and walk into an insurance place, and they're like, no, you have to hire an appraiser. The appraiser in town charges $200 an hour to appraise your books. I'm like, well, I'll appraise them myself. I'm familiar with them, but that was unacceptable. And then they, if you think your collection is worth $750,000 Canadian, which is what, 500,000 or 600,000 US, how do you get so I had to get an insurance through my house insurance and really spike it up to $2 million or whatever. And so it's insured like that, but to categorize it, each individual comic book and magazines and whatever the hell else I collect, hell no.
Okay.
So that's here. You're in Ontario, are you?
Yeah, but Northern Ontario.
The laws are different. Each it's provincial laws. So
yeah, the answer for me is no. It's a hobby. I couldn't see myself just my existence being running the shop and doing it. I love interacting with people with it, but not. I think it would lose its fun if it became a job, like a lot of things in life.
Yeah, for sure.
I worked in my shop extra hours, just to pay for some of the books, and I actually didn't like it.
Well, 300 long boxes.
You know what? It taking in the incoming inventory and having to manage, like, is this good enough to put on the shelf? Is this a 9.0?
Right, well, that's it.
Do we need to report this damaged? I just hated that.
You know,
And
but
then breaking
300
down the
long boxes,
boxes and bubbles and all that packaging, it was a nightmare.
expensive.
And to
So the
frame it by
300
what
long boxes I sold weighed 55 tons.
Wow.
That's what it weighed.
Wow.
So then you have to load that onto a semi-trailer, a 53-foot trailer. They can only go into so much weight because you got weight scales along the road. They pull in, the guy goes, "Oh, it is." You have to unload or call a second truck. So have to be careful.
And
with that.
to piggyback off of what Kung Fu is saying here, that essentially comic shops are in business to make money, so it doesn't really matter how we think about it, but it always helps if they listen to what their base is wanting, what they're looking for, because sometimes when you're just on one end of the hobby, you might get short-sighted about it, where you're not thinking about what the fans want. You're just going, hey, I need to be able to pay my electric bill this month. I need to be able to put my kids through college, whatever it might be on the dealer's end of it. But yeah, even he's saying it will change your perspective by running an online comic shop. And I was told years ago by my former personal dealer that never open up a shop, because the day that you do, you will come to view everything you have as inventory. And it will no longer be a hobby. It will just be another thing you're selling.
Yeah.
But we've been talking about this for the last 41 minutes. Who's ready to start showing some books tonight?
Heck yeah.
Maybe.
I'm down.
Lyle?
I'm like looking at Cliff, looking over to the side, going, what? Am I ready to
no,
start showing?
I'm in a different part of the country. I mean, you guys are all collecting the American comics. I'm collecting foreign comics. So,
Yeah, we're playing checkers. You're playing 5D chess.
that's
Rob,
right.
as many of us here, you're
I'll
just going to
go.
have to pick someone and we'll roll.
Mike, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right, here you go.
I know that some people have been talking about the Metalman lately, and I thought I'd show my platinum statue.
Whoa.
Yes, please.
Cool.
That's made out of real platinum?
I wish.
Wow.
That would be worth
You don't
more
want
than
to
your
handle
gold.
the Mercury statue is not good enough.
Like a couple of people that are collecting Metalman. So am I. I'm trying to finish the run,
Hey, boy.
and I got a couple. I still got a ways to go on Metalman, but I picked up some. This one is interesting, and I read this. This is the final issue of Gunhawks, but it's called Gunhawk because his partner died. This ends on such a cliffhanger. I was trying to figure out where it was continued in, and it was never continued.
It was never continued.
Wasn't that the one where it's the first time it had a black character in its title owning it?
This guy ended up in jail, and his lover doesn't know he's in jail, and the whole cavalry is after him. And it's just like, well, I want to know what happens. And
yeah, and they said
Sounds
they
like a
teased
good
it was
Friday
gonna
night.
continue in the Marvel Western one shot, and it didn't.
I am happy that I completed my Hawkman run.
Nice.
I hate you.
When I say I completed my Hawkman run, is I have every single Hawkman comic from the Silver Age to current. This guy's been one of my favorite heroes because of the way he looks. When I was a kid, they had like a show called Legends of the Superheroes that had Adam West and Burt Ward, and they had a Hawkman guy. And when I was in elementary school, I'd be Hawkman. I also picked up NBC Comics. I love stuff that might have first appearances of characters, but you could see Wayne Gretzky there. Michael Jordan.
Boo.
I know why you're booing.
What did Wayne Gretzky do? Why is everybody ruined?
Because he's a mega.
He's like the Michael Jordan of fucking.
Oh, he went from Edmonton to LA Kings.
Anyway. That's it.
He's mega.
He's not murdering babies.
No,
Yeah,
like
mega
he
too,
like did some inside gambling shit too.
No.
Didn't do some Pete Rose shit.
His wife did that.
Same
I
difference.
finally picked up this controversial comic.
Cool one.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a religious
Hansi.
comic, which surprises me because
Christian
by,
Robbie, that's been
by
demonetized.
Spire.
Yeah.
Spire did a bunch of Archie comics and all kinds of other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I was mind blown. My mind was blown to see that book was a Christian book. I
Yeah.
had to own it, and I had to figure out why.
Do you know the full
mean,
story about that comic?
I've read the issue, but I don't know the
Right.
full story about
You
it.
should. It's kind of weird with her and the Germans. So
Yeah. This is Logan's Run, but it's called Logan's World, and it's by Barry Blair. So if you know who Barry Blair is,
How old is that comic? Because when it reaches 40 years, you have to burn it.
Sanctuary. So
There is no sanctuary.
I do try to get these Harvey comics whenever I can find them. So I got Popeye. I am a sucker for anything Archie. I got a Jinx, a couple of Jinx. And well, anytime I could find like a Marvel like this, like Little Kids, I
I
get a
think
kick
that was
out
from
of that.
1970.
I got a Showcase G.I. Joe.
Nice.
I'm getting really close to having Showcase 20 and up
Damn.
consecutively. This is a corn book, but there's nothing corn on the cover. So this is True Stories of a Nude Dancer. You got some Marvel Western. I've always been a DC guy growing up, but I found that a lot of the Marvel stuff I'm liking a lot, especially Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commanders. But these books I'm starting to read a lot, and I'm enjoying them. I'm working on. I saw somebody on Blue Sky just completed his weird war, and I'm very close.
I need to do that too.
Anytime I could find a Bongo comic, I get it because I didn't buy them when they were coming out.
Up and at 'em.
I have every single Ghost Rider comic. I even have the Ghost Rider that came out from Marvel, but I do not have the reprints that are Knight Rider. So I ended up getting that.
Cool.
And the last one I'm going to show is that Wilkins boy, because it's another Archie book. Anytime I get an Archie, I'm pretty happy.
Oh wow!
I'd say I was this close over the weekend picking up a like 1.0, maybe even less than that, the Archie that they're both about to kiss, and inside the other room they're going, did he do it yet? It's like, no, not there yet. Hey, Tagoma's here. Hey, Tagoma.
What's up, guys?
Are you only here for a cameo appearance? Do you want to be next?
What are we talking about?
Oh, we're just showing books. We just went through the subject, so we didn't know if you only had a few minutes or you're hanging out.
I'm hanging until I get too tired and don't want to hang no more. I can show a very small number of books because that's all that I got. But go ahead.
All right.
Hi, I'm Tacoma Comics. How you all doing? My nose is stuffed up. I got this in the other day. It's kind of cool. This is from Neil Bauman, who sells on Astonishing Comics. These are issue ones, like 7th print, but they are covers that connect.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Apparently, this Absolute stuff is popular amongst the kids, you know. So I think it's like you never know.
There you go.
Okay, so it's those two, and then that one. So Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That's kind of cool. But then he gave me a gift, which is kind of cool. A little faded Avengers 26. So I was like, either somebody else bought it and he put it in mine by mistake, but he hasn't said anything. So I think it was just a gift, which is really kind. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, those are by that guy Mark Spears. He's this up and coming artist that people might trip out about in the future, I think, because he's up and coming. I think I missed this, so I picked this up. Uncanny X-Men 19. I'm missing like 2 issues in this run. I don't know why I missed them. This is cool. I like this. This will make me happier. You've all seen this, but
Oh yes, that's a
I
nice
like
one.
getting early image newsstands are hard to find, especially not beat up and in crappy condition. So
Those are the Max books.
I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty darn cool for me whenever I see a newsstand barcode. It makes me happy. Even though I don't sound happy, I sound like I have a cold. My family has spent the last half hour deciding where to go to eat, and it's like there was a different calculus when I was in as when I was out. I didn't abandon you to be online. You don't want me eating and breathing over your food. If I wanted to be online, the show started at 6. Anyway, this is Hans. My shop ordered it for me, but then they didn't order it, or then they couldn't find it, or then he thinks that the guy didn't realize it was Hans, that it was for me, so they put it somewhere else. This is annoying because it's oversized. Either be like a standard oversize, or not, but don't be just like a weird oversize. Like, hey, I'm gonna be my own size.
Did that one just come out?
Crazy. Like, hey, let's buy a whole new set of bags.
Ian, did that just come out?
Like a month ago, I think.
Oh, cool.
A couple weeks ago. This is Batman Second Night, Book 3. So if you use the distributive property, I think it's Batman 6.
You'll have to
or
get
something
that.
like that. So, yeah, there was like a 3-book run that all this size, but this was the Hans cover, so I got it. And this is really cool. I've just read this, so the other one is upstairs. I don't know how well you can see this cover with all the glare, but
it's very black.
As for Randy from Exquisite Corpses, very, very, very cool.
Is that a bunny?
That is a bunny.
Okay.
A killer bunny who actually died this issue. Spoiler alert!
You ruined it.
Died this issue. Hi, Mike. And then, of course, the one that's upstairs I was reading is I collect the trading card. And this one was upside down, right? I don't remember if they're all like that. I think this one was just printed where the obverse and the reverse were not the same way around. So this is probably worth like $1 million. I know somebody there has a daughter who owns a card shop. They should check with their daughter and see if I'm a millionaire now, because that would change the calculus of things if I was a millionaire. What else do I have that I can show you? I hit half price like several times this week, and there just was nothing good. So I feel like I'm really coming up short. The only other thing I have is like I'm going to show this more completely. This apparently Stranger Comics is doing an online Comic-Con tomorrow on YouTube, and they're like kickstarting their new stuff they're showing. So there's going to be a Niobe animation and then a Tales of the Untamed movie is what I'm understanding. So when I showed this last time, I didn't even look at it myself, but this is Tales of Asunda. They call it the tome because it literally has like all the Tales of Asunda that's published so far. It's got art by Jay Lee and Tahani Farr and David Mack. If I can find the David Mack in there, I'll show it to you. But it also comes with this ultra cool insert on the cover, which I like that as the cover. And then the outside of the cover is that, which is really cool. I'm actually more excited about this than I sound. I'm just not very well right now, so I'm not sounding really excited, but things like this really excite me. That's Jay Lee on that artwork right there. So if you're peripherally, I hope I said that right. If you are peripherally into Stranger Comics, you want to get interested in it, checking out the Comic-Con, the online Comic-Con tomorrow might be a cool way to do it on the Stranger Comics YouTube page. I feel like I'm shilling for them, but I'm not. That's just the artist did that little remark for me on the inside and signed it there. and Sebastian Jones signed it on top, and it's kind of cool. The signature looks like it's part of the remark. So that's really cool. So I understand they'll be selling this. They'll be giving away freebies. I'm not shilling for them. I don't get any money for them or anything. They're a cool company, and they make some cool independent comic book art and stories and words. And this stuff's got enough legs that it's going to become a movie and all that. So there you go. That's literally all I
look,
got.
the Comus, Luce says that directly involved with them, and Sebastian's amazing.
Oh yeah, Sebastian is, and that's awesome, Lucien. I had no idea. Tat, thank you very much. I just spent a lot of money on it. Wasn't that fiery? So Sebastian's also a good salesman. He must have thought I was a dealer or something, because he brought me back. I'm really into single issues. I've got a bunch of Niobe stuff, and I want to get a bit more. He's like, oh, come back here. And he takes
the stuff
out,
that never made print. Yeah.
right, issue 1 and issue 2 of the Untamed. But then he takes
But then
out
the rest didn't.
issue 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. He's like, these we never ended up printing these or selling these. We just have a few copies. I'm thinking, for a couple $100, cool. He's like, so usually I sell the set for $1,000. I'm like, do I look like that guy? I don't.
Maybe you're older. You're not like some 17-year-old new collector.
Right. I'm not the kid walking by, but I'm not that guy. Sorry. I spend a lot of money, and I've spent a lot of money for Star Wars like voice actor signatures, but I'm not that guy. So there you go.
Cool.
You're
stuff.
over 30. They all think we are that guy.
What, dude? If
Which
Blake
kind
and
of
I
brings me
walked
to
somewhere together, they'd be like selling us gold bars and shit. Royalty right here.
Well, one thing that I did want to bring up in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try getting some people from TikTok showing that there are people under the age of 30 that are collecting comics, that are reading it, that are posting stuff daily. And it's one of those things that I've always been worried about, getting older and realizing that the younger people aren't really getting into comics, but they're not around me. I don't get to speak to a lot of people that are younger than me. Shit, I don't get to speak to many people older than me in real life that are into comics. This is our space right here to talk in, but there are a lot more people out there, and I want to get them on this show to show that there's a lot more people out there doing this.
Did you know Tim is 36?
Tim
Tim is
I mean,
36.
our Tim?
Yeah, our Tim is 36.
Okay, yeah, we definitely have to get him on. And he's younger.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, he's younger than me, and by the way, I just had him on Comics with Coffee.
I saw.
And so, but I see some of the people who follow him are much younger, and one of them is like an obsessed Green Lantern fan, and I'm not sure we can have a normal conversation with him about anything other than Green Lantern. But I love how much history he has absorbed about Green Lantern for someone who's in their early 20s. Just my thought.
Absolutely. I mean, I was into the stuff, but certain people, I mean, again, a lot of us collectors are on the spectrum of sorts, and some people just really drill down on a character. I mean, I was like that at different times, and now I'm like, comics, which one? Yes, just yes to
if
all
you know
of
what
them,
I mean.
which is a problem.
I'm still not yes to all comics because but if someone's like, hey, this whole box is $40, I'm like, well, let's
So
just
who wants to go next? Should we throw it over to Lyle to make us all look bad?
What? I didn't
It's
know
like
what you
there's
want me to show
collector,
tonight.
and then there's Lyle.
Right. Julius
didn't know what you
Caesar
wanted-
had
I
these
didn't know
little
what you
tablets
wanted me to show
commissioned with
tonight,
moving
so
pictures.
Of course, I'm in Canada, so I collect all kinds of stuff. So as Rob knows, but just recently I've started to collect the French comics that were done in Montreal between 1968 to 1987. So this is a comic from Montreal called The Incredible Hulk, The Triumph. I have to translate. So I don't know how many of you people can speak French, but The Triumph of the Toad, and that's number 50 from 1975.
Crapeau.
Yes.
Love it.
And EH stands for Editions Heritage. And then this one I took out of my collection I've had for a while. It's from 1975. It's number 2, but Spider-Man from Holland.
Nice. Spinnenmann. Spinnemann.
Yes.
Hey, Bubba.
Then I have another Spider-Man. They call it Lieutenant Spider-Man in French. There are 2 issues in one, number 83 and 84 from 1975.
I love that.
That's what that 2 is. It indicates there's 2 issues in one.
Ooh.
This one here, there's like 4 issues in one, but as the thicker ones that were done in Montreal, this one here is from 1993. It's a different company though. It's called Comic-Orama, and it had Captain America, and they're much
Oh, I
thicker.
like that. Interesting.
That's a thick big boy.
These had a print run of between 5,000 and 8,000.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Not very many.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
This one here is very, very rare. It's from the 1970s, but it's an
Yeah.
album. There's 12 comics into one, and it's a superhero in French. It says it has 432 pages, and it's really thick.
Whoa.
Definitely haven't seen that before.
They're hard to find. They were selling for $2.50, and they come between 7 and 12 issues into one. This was a couple of inches thick, right? So 432 pages. And somebody was also in Montreal. They had a gas station there. I mentioned that a few times a while ago, called Sir Gaz. And they had a promo in 1988 that they did 8 issues of Archie, but just in digest form. I have number 1, number 5, or number 1, number 6, and this I found one the other day, number 5. They're hard to
I like
find.
the sunbursts too.
Yeah. And this one here was from France. It was called Gamma. The Bomb is Crying or Screaming. Hulk against the Electric Man.
Oh, cool.
I think I have that cover in some shape, but it looks very different from that.
Yeah, the framing definitely makes it look different. Yeah, I have that issue.
That's all I have for you. That's all I dug out. I
Nice.
don't know how many guests you're going to have, and I didn't want to take up too much of their time.
C'est magnifique.
Now, we always
Thank you.
appreciate seeing whatever you have.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. So, should I throw it to Kevin or Cliff? Are you ready?
You could throw it to me. Now I'm afraid that I'm going to have too much.
I'm here for it all. I'm here to see everything.
All right. Do we want, like, you? I
I've
don't
got
know.
a small stack, so I'm good at the end.
Friday
All right.
night. So
All right. Let's be. I'm going to try. I don't know. Let's see.
like
Okay,
literally
so
the
I'm gonna
family's
start-
left me alone. I'm here for comics.
Yay! Oh, and Lyle, a question was just asked to you by Barbarian Kung Fu if you're interested in Spanish reprints of old Dell books.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
would.
Cliff.
If you go to my channel, Big Lyle Comics, leave me a message. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, so Barbarian, look up Lyle, and you two just,
Yeah, Big Lyle
you know
Comics.
each other. Hey, Ricky!
If you put the link out there, Rob.
Oh,
can.
Ricky, you're so fun. You're so
You're in Miami? You left Tennessee, Ricky?
Oh, is he in Miami now?
I think he's
Oh.
probably.
Look me up.
Show us the
All right,
goods,
go ahead, Cliff.
Cliff.
Sorry.
All right. I had a win from Only Slabs. It was pretty cool. I made a video. You can go check it out, but you can see what I got right now. I got a copy of Micronauts #1
Whoa,
Excellent.
that's golden.
and a copy of Black Magic. Now, in here, this is reprints of Simon and Kirby. But there's an article in here, 1973, about Metropolis, Illinois, getting together the funds to create the Superman Museum. So worth it. All right. X-Men 2099 #1, which I have the gold one. Now I have the blue one. And
I think there's a red one.
No comic screams 90s like Venom Lethal Protector.
Lions, that may be Youngblood.
My grandmother brought that for me because she thought it was wholesome.
She's right.
I bet you did. All right. Star Slayer, which is funny. I have the Star Slayer with the first Gru in it, but now I have the Star Slayer with the first Rocketeer.
Yeah.
All right. And then, of course, I got the 1 in 50 Dark Blood #1, which, of course, features the Red Tails.
Cool.
Of course.
Which, if you've read about the Tuskegee Airmen or seen the Red Tails movie, awesome. If you haven't, get in it. All right. Then, books from this week. Lobo #1, because Lobo. And
Need a big cover on that.
Superman Unlimited, because the Tomorrow Man Reign of the Superboys is happening. And Supergirl, more Reign of the Superboy. I want the connecting covers. And the Superman Unlimited, because I want the connecting covers. And Exquisite Corpses. Hello.
Did they say
Hello.
a card like that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's such a great book.
It really is.
Batwoman. And a blank
I still
cover
think the
for
Lone
Batwoman.
Gunman is coming back.
That would be interesting. By the way, it is all in next level. And if anybody's wondering why would they do that, just look back when they did Dawn of DC. It was like Dawn of DC, and then like it's Saga, and it was like Dawn of DC, blah. It was like then it was like blah 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 Dawn of DC, blah 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 Dawn of DC, and then we moved into All In, and we moved into Absolute whatever. I don't even want to get thinking about that. All right, Joe Sema, you know him from Morning Glories, but he created The Other Half. It's a gay detective story. I'm thrilled. I dream of gay detectives, and it's finally happening, at least in the comic book for me. Action Comics for more Reign of the Superboys. And God knows if there's a connecting cover because I haven't found it. I've picked up this Wolverine, Stanford Green, which of course he's homaging himself to his Doom cover. Matriarch is back, baby. So I picked up Wonder Woman. Everybody like fell asleep on her after she had her big cover appearance.
Oh, she's making another great B cover on Wonder Woman.
Did you
I think
read that
32.
issue yet?
I haven't read it
Cliff,
yet
you
because
read that
sometimes
issue?
some of us don't have enough time, and then you tell us that Murder Bunny has been murdered.
I won't give anything away, but they get after her in issue 31. They get after her. It's fun.
I bet they do. Sorcerer Supreme Scarlet Witch. Capes #1, second print. Why? Because I want it. Because I have first print too. And I don't have the original Cape series. I think I have a trade or something of it, right? But it was only like 3 issues. These issues are extremely like when they're like, oh, with new material. Yeah, there's a ton of new material. And there's going to be original stories for the Cape series soon. So I feel like this is something people are just sleeping on. It's part of the Invincible Universe, just saying. All right, New Titans, because my precious John Kent is in this book too, apparently.
My question is, do you think that he's going to last being the teenage John Kent, or because of what happened in Superman Unlimited that he's going to return back to a child later on?
I think we're going to get both John Kents, and they're just going to make us live in the weirdness of it.
I can deal with that.
You know, and I love it because this way we get Super Sons, but we don't lose all of John's development.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And Superman and Lois get to raise their kid. And look, I grabbed that Battle Beast that was done by McFarlane because you know, everyone's screaming, "If you see Todd, buy Todd!" Yeah.
Steve.
Holy shit! There is a poster of Battle Beast before it came out that's going for almost $300.
I have
The
it.
poster.
Who said he has it? Who has it?
I don't.
I got a dork third printing, so I can finally read a physical copy.
I got the poster of that too.
Ooh, my color got
Dork.
really weird. Hold on.
Dork.
Okay, there we go. Color
Hey, I
restored.
resemble that remark.
And of course, Everybody was talking about this.
Oh, crotch shot.
Look, yeah, crazy bird. He hated Dork issue 1. My God, my precious John.
John hates Absolute Batman too, so don't worry about
But
it.
I hate Absolute Batman. I'm with him on that. You know?
It was like I read it finally because I just got that one I showed you. Everybody had bigger muscles, and like the same stuff happened.
And now,
Did
ooh,
you get the Dork poster here, Cliff?
I did not. But
Sure.
you know, I can live without a lot of things. But unfortunately, money does burn a hole in my pocket. So it's I have a very
it's
complicated
free
relationship.
for LCS if they have it.
I have a very complicated relationship with this.
I think Lyle has it right there.
Right here.
Whoa.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow,
The
you
other
put that
side-
online, that's gonna sell.
The other side is white sky.
Oh.
Of course it is.
If I can get any more, I got these. I got 2 of them. If I can get any more for free, I'll let Rob know, and then I'll send some out to whoever wants one.
It'd be great if the other side had
yeah.
the Battle Beast poster on it.
So,
Oh my
all right,
God.
Cliff.
That's okay
You
because
cut off
I
the
didn't
clip.
know that this package was gonna
Thank
fight
you.
me.
Jab it open. Jab it open.
I can't chat. This is from freaking what do you call it?
Wait, I'll say I'll do some singing.
Wait, what?
Love exciting and new.
we're getting a live unboxing.
We are getting a live unboxing.
We're expecting you.
Love Boat is a great show.
Love Boat.
We got some Marvel superheroes.
Wait, can I win a free Toys R Us?
No.
Yes.
Oh look, I got 2.
Oh, look at me.
We don't have a Toys R Us anymore.
And
Nope,
hey,
they're gone.
it's some Miracle
that's
Man
fine.
action.
Yeah, he's
Agenda.
been missing in action.
Yeah, remember
And I
when
got
Marvel
two-
thought
I
that was
got
going to be
two
the
of
next big
those.
thing?
And I also got 2 of these.
Oh,
That's good too. Yeah.
Blacker Panther.
Now with more Miracle Man, apparently.
sparkles.
But anyhow, this is like I don't know what this was like an odd thing. Let's see what slab I got.
You can tell he did it
That's
at 3 a.m. and that's a 3 a.m. order.
No,
They tried doing powers once on I guess it was PlayStation Network,
PlayStation.
and
they did. They had it on Sony PlayStation. It was
It
good.
was good. It was good.
for what it was, with a budget as small as it was, they did a lot. And I hope with the animated version that it gets farther and a little bit more coherent than the Power series became later on, when it just kept taking breaks. But it was good stuff at the beginning.
We all know how much I love the Legion. I won this in an online auction.
Oh,
What did I pay?
nothing.
No, not nothing.
350.
7.0. I paid 100.
The first appearance of the
Adventure Comics 340.
Legion. The death of Triplet Girl.
That's right. She becomes dual damsel after this.
She's gonna be single slut if she gets one more death.
Well, that does happen. That does happen. And then Brainiac 5 gives her force field belt when she's one person.
No.
Because she was part of the secret group of Legionnaires that went to the end of time to battle the Time Trapper, to take revenge for all the horrible things he had done to them and what he had done to Superboy. And he just blew away one of her bodies. You know, he depowered. I forgot what his name. Ron Vidar, a Universal son who was secretly a Green Lantern, was like, "Yeah, you're worthless." Like he like smacked them around. It's like, you guys came to the end of time for this. It was savage. And that's it. That's there we go. That's my
Very
that's
cool.
my weekly
Right.
that's my week haul this
Love that.
this time.
It was a strong
all
haul, not a
great,
weak
great
haul.
Okay, who wants to go next?
K-pop demon hunter. Kevin, go.
Yeah.
Go, Kevin.
Hey, that won best song. I am happy.
Hey, I'm fast, so you know me. All right. Aquaman, number 40.
Woo!
Nick Cardy, love it.
What's not to
Such a
love?
great cover.
Say that again, Cliff.
What is not to love when it's Nick Cardy?
I know. And speaking of, here's number 45. Yeah.
Oh, one of my favorite covers.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's the color that sells it.
One of my favorite Brave and the Bold covers, number 77. It's
Whoa.
upgraded this one. You got the tiny little woman with the giant gun, and you got the guy with the cannon, and Adam and Batman.
Adam Bondage.
It's a fat mess, yeah.
I didn't notice a train on that cover forever because there's
Yeah,
so much
that's
else going on.
There's a train down here. Here's number 78 with Wonder Woman and Batgirl, first appearance of Copperhead. Yay.
Yeah.
Very nice. I wish that Miracle were here today because I got issue 1 of Captain Carrot. I just
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
sitting there for cheap, and I was like, I don't need that. I'm gonna get it. Why not?
I love me some Captain Carrot and his zoo crew.
I tell you what.
We all love Captain Carrot. Congratulations.
And something that only I love, I got an Atlas Western this week, Quick Trigger Western number 17. Joe Maneely cover action there. Really nice. This is like an 8.0, very fine, tough to get in that grade. It's from 1957, in case anyone cares. Got a Neil Adams Superboy. This is number 157.
Get
That's
lost,
my language.
Superboy.
That's my language, baby.
Yeah. Who needs you?
Where did you get the Atlas one from? eBay?
Yep. eBay. And last and certainly not least, I got one more Atlas. This is Western Tales of the Black Rider. It's number 30. Used to be Black Rider, and then they switched it to the Western Tales of the Black Rider, like at number 26, 27, something like that. It's from 1955. It's mid-grade. It's got a little chipping on the top, but other than that, it's pretty sharp.
Still looks good.
Still looks good.
Absolutely.
That's it. Just 8 books for me this week.
You can tell
Bob,
it's from
if you don't mind,
1955.
I forgot one really important book.
Ooh.
What'd I forget?
I did.
Oh.
I got Brave and the Bold, number 63.
Whoa.
The
Yeah.
first team up of Supergirl and Wonder Woman, and the first time this book is led by women. Now, of course, did CGC properly document that on the label? No. Did I have to go look it up in Key Collector? Yes. Did I have to go digging around in my comic shop to see if it's probably true? Yes. And here we are.
Yay.
But anyhow, I love it. And I got in such a nice condition too. Like 7.5. I'm very happy.
Crack it open.
Crack it. Come on,
How
baby.
dare you?
Crack it. Crack it.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, okay. I have my comics that are meant to be read, and then I have the ones that I'm going to preserve because they're my precious trophies for collecting for 41 freaking years. You know, that's it.
That is fair. That is fair. So, who wants to go next? Jason, Michael, or Michael?
Wait, no, Vincent hasn't.
Yeah. I'll go. That's cool. I've been super busy this week reorganizing my comic book room that I am in today.
Looks beautiful.
I didn't get a single pickup this week because I like literally built a desk, built a cart, all this stuff. But I'm still gonna get used to the light in here, so we'll see how clamshell works. But I thought I would highlight the Top Shelf Friday that I did on Blue Sky. So we got
Beautiful.
3.0 Iron Man. This one is such a big deal to me because Iron Man was like my guy. So like 1983, I got a near full run. And then I filled in the blanks, kept going. So I had a full run 2 through 155 for years. And finally got one of these guys. So very, very.
Well, guess what? Put that back up on the screen. You deserve one of these.
Warning, 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 warning. Banger alert, banger alert.
No, we want the long one.
That'll
And-
come again, I'm sure.
Because I was getting it, I brought it out to take a picture for Kevin when we were talking on Blue Sky. I still have it out. The true #1 Iron Man #1. I passed on it for $20 so many times, and then suddenly everyone else took notice of it, and it was a ton of money. I have a 6.0 of Iron Man subby #1.
Hey,
This truly
That's
kicks
so
off
bad,
their
dude.
series. And
Yeah.
this is definitely a book not to sleep on if you're an Iron Man fan. And unfortunately, people woke up to it and started paying way more money than it.
Trust me, it's devastating to me, somebody who loves Submariner, because I'm like, oh great, everybody knows now. Thanks.
Yeah, 1983, I got a long box. I'd never even seen one before, and it had mostly Iron Man, and it had Submariner. And I've been trying to get Submariner now collected. And since I was feeling nostalgic for Iron Man #1, I thought I would show off the beautiful colors of Iron Man #2.
Excellent.
I absolutely love this cover.
That was the first comic book I bought in 1968.
That's awesome. This cover, it's hard to like really showcase how much the colors pop on video or like on photos, but when you see it in person, it's just like, I want this book, you know. Like it really draws your eye in. But the one that trumps it for just gorgeous colors is #3, with the Freak. This is another one where just in person those colors pop, and you absolutely just you know have to have a copy of this thing. It's just beautiful comics.
Johnny Craig, man, he's awesome.
He is. I wish that he got more work as a penciler, but he was too slow for the Marvel method, so they made him an idiot.
And there was another little problem.
What? Was it crack? Was he doing crack?
He was a drinker.
Oh,
I hadn't heard that. And some quirky stuff that as I was reorganizing where everything was, it's kind of fun. Big Warlord guy, which is not a shock for people who follow me on Blue Sky. And I have this, which is
Nice.
you use this was made so that comic book shops would have a divider instead of just a generic label. So it pops up out of your long box. It's a pain in the butt to figure out where to display this, because you can't obviously put it in your long box. That's now
you can't close the box.
Yeah.
The top won't fit. It pops
But
up.
It's so cool, and I absolutely love this. Is one of those random listings on eBay that I saw, and I was like, I just have to have this. And it was
just frame it. That's my answer. I can't. Where does this go? Frame it. You know,
That's
my
not a bad
answer to
idea.
everything.
I've got a new Teen Titans one of those, so yeah, just frame it.
Yeah, frame's not a bad idea, but then I don't know, it won't look as nice in the class. I don't know. And one
there are thousands of frames to choose from. Go to a Michaels; they still exist, or whatever that other one is, and go treat yourself to an after. In fact, Michaels has many coupons. Many coupons. Treat yourself. Treat
You
yourself.
can get museum glass, and then you don't get the reflection.
And the last thing I was going to show today, it's so funny and quirky. I never in a million years would have bought this. My uncle, who's an avid garage sailor, never buys me comic books, even though I'm like, dude, just any comic you see at a garage sale for a dime, just like, just buy them. I don't care. I'll go through them. He never does it for me. Randomly one day, he's like, hey, I got this for you. And it's so funny. It's from QVC. And it comes with the official certificate of authentication.
I love it already.
Oh, I love the QVC days. I was just talking about them earlier today.
Yeah, so they made 2,500 of these, and it is a trifold binder with it's a cable series signed by Dan Panasian and Art Thurber. As you get all of there's the New Mutants.
Second print, yeah.
So it's just all three together in this silly little plastic little binder thing. And I was so blown away. I was like, thank you so much for this silly thing. And I wish it was coming from the garage sale.
I love it. I don't even think it's that silly. I think it's semi-fantastic.
I think that's
awesome.
cool, right?
It's very cool. I was literally talking about it today because I have the X-Men Star Trek The Next Generation certified signature crossover from Home Shopping Network or QVC or whoever the hell was doing it.
Yeah.
I just think it's fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's a fun little quirky item to have in the collection that I don't think I would ever actually bought for myself, and to get it just randomly from him, I just absolutely love it.
Okay, so
No, it's
QVC is the
not-
Home Shopping Network. I figured it out.
Probably pennies on the dollar for what it was.
I think he said he bought it for $5.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
pennies on the dollar. That is pennies on the dollar.
All right, that's what I had this week.
Fabulous.
All right, who's ready to be next?
Who's left? We got.
I think
Michael.
I'm the only
Michael
one
come
left.
back around to show a
Boy.
statue again.
Rob, can you not
Michael?
keep count? I'm the only one left. I'm the only one left, Rob.
Show your action one.
Okay.
Yeah.
First, I got these
Excellent.
guys.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
Mike Sterling was talking about that today with kids laughing at the name.
The
Well, of course they're laughing at the name because we ruin everything as a society.
Kids use that word very differently these days.
Yes,
I
I know.
love the goon. I love the goon. I have those.
Oh
lights.
my God. Be so careful with those words.
I
I
just
have
love
that
to
hardcover.
goon.
Okay, I love
have
Eric
that.
Powell.
Yeah, Eric Powell's goon too.
Okay. And Kevin said, Michael, don't give up on your dreams. I was gonna give up on my dreams. And he said, Michael, no. He took me aside on a chat and he said, Michael, don't give up on your dreams. And my dream is to get the wedding covers. And he said, it's doable, Michael. And so I renewed. This is the wedding of the wasp and a snake. So that was obviously a key issue.
She'd love
But
that.
this is
snake,
actually
man.
the dream one that I've been looking for a while.
I don't.
Oh, that's nice.
I paid a pretty penny.
Mera.
There you
Are
go.
you happy?
They don't make pennies anymore.
But I hope they're gonna have a
Accurate.
baby, and I hope that baby goes on to produce grandchildren for them.
Cool.
Then I got some other Nick Cardy covers. Again, another dream to have all the Nick Cardy covers ever
Me
produced.
too.
Oh, what was that down there, Kevin?
Oh, you saw him already. He said Nick Cardy, so I was just showing my Nick Cardys.
Nick
Can't
Cardy.
go wrong with more Nick Cardy.
I
No.
wonder if Nick Cardi B will ever be like one of those Wheel of Fortune things where they combine two names.
So Michael,
colors
you like,
pop.
What the clue would be.
you like
These
his
colors
Aquaman
pop.
cover
Do
or
not
Teen
sleep
Titans?
on this cover, people.
Aquaman or Teen Titans covers? Which one do you like better?
Oh, I love them
Uh,
both. Oh, damn.
Aquaman.
I've got more Aquaman, but I do love some of his. I guess Aquaman because this is one of my favorite of all time. So I
mean,
guess
I would give Aquaman the tiniest of nods too. They're just so dynamic.
I feel like the Aquaman ones use color way better.
Yeah.
And they're both awesome.
I don't know.
Really?
That ski patrol cover
that's good.
with that murderous skier for Teen Titans. I love that cover.
That's
That's
not
great.
Gil Kane though.
Is that Gil Kane?
I
Am I
don't know.
that off today? I am so off
I
today.
don't know.
That's me.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't
It's
quote
like
me.
number
Don't quote me.
24. Let me see.
I like this one too. This is a good one too. Bubbly,
Oh,
bubbly.
yeah. That has
Oh
18
no!
seconds.
I'm drowning in water. How's that even possible?
Teen Titans 24 is a
It's
Nick
heavy
Cardy
water.
cover.
No, it is Nick Cardy. Okay, there you go.
Gil Kane does the interior.
Okay,
Oh, I
that's what I was
love
thinking.
this. I love it because it crosses over into Submariner.
Smart nonsense.
Yeah, that's that creature that he's fighting ends up fighting
Mhm.
Submariner.
I love when Marvel and DC did that kind of stuff sneakily.
I love it too. I truly do.
And then which order should I? Okay, I'll do it in the proper order.
Oh, fabulous.
You've
Very
got all
nice.
this week. You are
Franco.
rocking this week, man.
Stranko, yeah, you're kicking it this week.
I-
Canada have a good week or something. Avoid
No,
war
it's-
with a bunch of random countries that aren't threatening us.
That helps.
No,
That was-
Canada is not having a good week. Their gas prices are soaring, and so are ours.
Everyone's is.
But at least they can blame somebody else.
That's right.
Yeah, for once
Yeah.
they can write a song about, blame
That
blame
covers
the
so
US or blame
Yeah, why
America.
do we have to make the sacrifice? Trump is
Blame
saying you guys have to make the
America.
sacrifice, but I
Blame
feel like we are.
America.
That's it.
That
That
was a
was
good
it
one.
was an expensive week, but it was worth it. I got the Aquaman wedding, and I've been
Nice.
waiting on that one for a while, but I got it at a good price. So I was
What
happy.
issue is the wedding?
That's 18, number 18.
Yeah, I don't have too many that old.
Yep. So it was a good haul for me. I was happy.
I'm pleased.
Excellent.
I'm very pleased.
Rob,
All right, well,
did you
I
get
heard
anything?
somebody. I got a few things. Let me see what I got over here. Whoops, not that one. We want that one. Okay, let me change the camera over. I heard somebody say something about Action Comics 1.
Whoa.
Just how I love it.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
$1 million in that condition.
Like those are all
Yeah,
like
That's
fives,
$1 million.
9.8s.
and it's a reprint.
That's $1 million.
And it's a reprint, but they're oversized. And this one just came out, and it's a reprint. And oh, hey, Lady Fantastic sent this to me this week because after hearing about that whole spectacle with my now former comic shop, she sent this to me. I read it online, and it's fantastic. I really liked it. It's kind of like The Birds, but instead it's with butterflies. And it's kind of like a Victorian sort of style. It's looking to be 6 issues and is just getting started here. This had pre-sales of $40. You could probably get them now for about 17 to 25 or so. And lady, thank you so much for that. I just ordered issue number 2 on FOC last week. So this is something I'm looking to finish out. Spec books are spec books. Great. I'm not going to be getting Dorks. I'm not going to be getting White Sky. I will be getting this.
Ooh.
Now, Miracle Man this past week was helping me go through some of the boxes that I had. And I didn't realize that I had most of a full run of this. And when I pulled this out, he goes, "Hey, that's the first Adam Hughes." Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah, on the
Wow.
interior. Open it up. At the back end, he has a splash page where it's not his best work at all, but it's his first. And he's young, and it's of a woman, and the woman, he'll get better as he goes on. But this is the first time his artwork appears in a comic book. Eagle, number 6. 20 cents pickup.
Nice.
Fabulous.
Sort of. I didn't even know what this was. I just want bondage. Yes, please.
Oh.
That has
I had a nickel.
that book has great covers.
More like
Yeah,
Lust
it does.
Planet. Am I right, people?
You're right.
Huh? Now, this is another one that Miracle Man picked out where he went, "Hey,
That's a
did
good
you
one.
know this is the first Phil Hester artwork?"
Whoa.
You've been deep diving this week.
Yeah.
Man.
So yeah, this came out in I think 87 or 88, and this is when he was
87.
really young, and this was being put out by Silver Wolf. And back at this point, this is when this company was picking up kids, literally children, to do their artwork because he didn't have to pay them, including a young Tim Vigil who would later go on to do Faust. But Phil Hester, I mean, he's still doing artwork today. He's one of the great comic collectors as well when it comes to original artwork, but all his stuff began right here. You can probably get it for $5 online.
Story of how that man got hooked on drugs, because that's what this sounds like. Now that I know he was used as child labor, I am all upset.
Well, I mean, he's
working
no
on-
longer a child.
A full run of that Silver, Chris Silver stuff.
I probably have it.
Chris,
Now this next one was
I mean, his most popular is Grips, but
oh yeah, that one I had every issue, and there's a bunch of issues that are in there, but not all of them are in great condition. So
yeah, I have all
just,
the Grips, but I'm working on like Fat Ninja and all the other stuff.
Oh, yes. I got all of that.
if I see it, I will put aside.
Was it
Wow,
based on
has
Harley? Like, what were they doing?
If
So
I
this is
have
the
some
one in
if I
10.
have some doubles, I'll let you know.
Ooh, there you go. This is the 1 in 10 people are getting this signed by the actors, and $170. Yes, please, I'll take it. Are you going to get it signed this weekend at MegaCon? I do not go to large comic book conventions. I don't want to be shot again.
You were shot at a comic book convention?
No, I've just been shot accidentally 3 random times, and
Is that like a Florida thing?
America has a gun
wait,
problem.
Rob, we need to pause. Once is random. Twice is a big fucking coincidence. I've been shot 3 times. I think maybe you.
I've told this story here.
Had a clandestine career in some sort of service in the past. I mean, three is like you could become
As
a rapper,
civilian. As
right?
a civilian.
I
don't
First time was my-
and just sell your album. Be like, I got shot 3 times. I got street cred.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm living in the hood. These were just random sorts of things.
Are we
First
sure?
time was because my parents thought that, oh my God, Rob's going to be gay. Why don't we fly him out to Colorado? And my brother,
that one I remember.
brother, and my dad would take me out hunting. And my uncle had a few and went, hey, something's moving in the bushes. And that someone was me.
You almost got Dick
that was the
Cheney.
first time. Yeah, I basically got Dick Cheney in 1987. That was my first
Your face.
At least, right? I mean, you got to look at the positive.
Anybody
The second
else get
time,
shot?
no, just me. We were out in the forest. It was in the middle of nowhere. I needed to pee. So that was the first time.
I mean, on the panel, anybody else get shot?
God, I hope not.
I just want to remind everyone here.
I didn't get shot.
Play with
Shrapnel.
that.
Being gay is not worth sending your child off to a drunk,
all.
gun-wielding
At
uncle.
all.
Okay? It shouldn't work that way. Love your kids as they
And
are.
rule number one, don't die. Don't do anything that can contribute to you getting injured where you have to live with it until old age and go, well, that gunshot from, when I was 7 is still hurting me at the age of, 46.
Although I'm proud of you that you're so large. He thought you were a moose when you pulled it out to pee.
No, well, I mean, I was a big kid.
Ew. Back to jokes.
That was the first time. Second time was I was in what do you call it? I was in, I keep wanting to say high school, college. It was in Miami at New World School of the Arts, and there was a protest, and it was right outside a government center. And this is when Miami was given the opportunity to use non-lethal weapons, i.e. rubber bullets. So I'm holding a sign. I don't even remember what the sign said. And I hear from Miami police, open fire. I look to my friend Lily, and before I even finished the sentence of, did I just hear what I thought I just heard? Shot to the chest. It shattered my rib cage. I was dragged off to a cage that they would later call a free speech zone, where a cop tells me when I ask, hey, I need some medical attention, he says, what you need is a good dose of shut the fuck up. I'll never forget that. That's why if I ever have to call a cop, first thing I have to do is question, can I handle this myself? That was the second time. Third time was right after I got divorced. I moved to Hollywood, and hey, let's go out to the bar. So I walk the 4 blocks in a nice new white Mark Echo shirt. Somebody shoots a gun into the air, and it comes down on me.
Holy balls.
That was my third time.
Wow.
There you go. Hey, Daredevil. And this guy never misses. And apparently the moron that shot into the air, he didn't miss either.
Nice segue there.
That was
Right?
an excellent segue.
Very
How hard?
impressive.
I try my best. Hit monkey because the guy was probably just a drunk that shot in the air, not somebody that's a professional like Hit Monkey, which had a really good series that was on Hulu.
Hulu, yes.
Check that out. It's great. Even as Lady.
Is that the second appearance of Captain Universe? His spotlight?
So this is the first appearance of the second Captain Universe. And then every issue after this is the third, the fourth, the fifth Captain Universe. But a few years ago when Donny Cates was writing Venom, he made Mr. E a part of the whole symbiote continuity. So I see this for $5. Yeah, I'll pick it up. It was in pretty nice shape. This thing here I've seen over and over again, but it's usually beat all to hell. But this one was in sharp condition, so I picked it up. It's the final issue, and it has Venom. Now, I could be wrong here, but I know that Star-Lord for a long time looked very different, and then they gave him this mask. I don't know if this is the issue that they gave that to him in, or if they did that during Annihilation. But either way, I picked it up for $3.
Good.
$3, second print, didn't have it. Yeah, fine, I'll pick it up.
Don't
Can I
die.
make it?
Just don't die.
The score of the basketball game.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that
just
could
saw
probably do
X
it.
Force and started choking.
Oh, that would usually do it too.
Oh, the
This is the third print.
controversial third printing.
Yep, this one hit an FOC really late, so most shops didn't get it. And of course, my shop that I was going to, they weren't going to get it either. So I ordered this online. But when I was going to do it, holy shit, $30, $40, what the hell? And then I read on comicsheatingup.net in their forum that, hey, later tonight on the My Comics shop, they're probably going to post some books. I went to go look, and cover price, snap. Thank you.
Nice.
Banger.
This one I got. Yeah, all right. I'll do a long banger alert in just a second, but I got this from Jared Troutman, who is trying to sell some comics himself. He is Water Tribe J over on Blue Sky. Check him out. If you haven't, go subscribe to him and ask, hey, are you selling some comics? I'm sure he'll hook you up. He hooked me up with this. But yes, this is a banger alert, so I guess you're going to get the long one this time so that I can show the next book.
Warning, 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 warning. Banger alert, banger alert. Oh, look at the little kitty. And he's playing with the tiny little chick. Wait, you're here for comic books, you dumb asshole! It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket.
You know, I think you need to retire that banger
No,
alert.
no, it never gets old. Never.
Oh, it doesn't get. Oh, okay. All right. I'm the only one who's thinking it just gets a little bit dark for a banger alert. Okay.
Hey, this show has a bit of an edge here, and we do go right off the rails sometimes, just like that boat did.
Or that guy's head.
Or this
Or
guy's
his
head.
his
Wow, there's
pants.
one huge head.
That looks
But
like
this is the first time
Futurama.
that, well, perhaps, the first time that Martian Manhunter has a solo series here in House of Mystery, runs for about 20 or 30 issues or so. I got this for $10.
That's
How
so
did I
low.
do that? So when I tell people, when you're looking on eBay, check out to see what the people are also selling. And if it looks like they're selling more than just comics, like t-shirts and random assorted things from their house, they might not ship this very well. This was shipped in a Gemini, and there was nobody else bidding on it. If you wanted a shit tier condition copy of this, you're paying about $60, $70. When I saw $10, I'm like, let's throw 20 in and see what happens. Nobody else bid on this. Martian Manhunter is one of those like dead cold spec keys, but I'm going, I've always wanted this, but I didn't really want to pay $100 for a nice copy, but I'll pay $10 for like a 3.0.
It looks better than the 3.0. It presents well.
It's that
It's a
Mylar.
little bit, it's the Mylar. Ugh, don't die.
Oh, there we
It's-
go.
Yeah.
So that has a split up to about
But
here.
if you just look at the cover itself and not the binding, the colors are they're spot.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just want it to present nice and
It
be in one
presents very
piece
nice.
where all the pages are there. And I checked, and I mean, the centerfold is still intact. I mean, for $10, I don't have any problem
that's
whatsoever.
a great buy.
Don't put it near fire.
Yeah, no candles in this room. This is just one of those issues I was missing. So $8 or $9 at Phil's Comic Shop in Broward. That is a great shop. I do
Can't
promote it.
go wrong with Jack.
Ever. Now, I'm a war fan. We have a couple people here that collect the Westerns. I'm in the war front. So Sergeant Rock, yes, please. Sergeant Rock begins at issue 301. So this is still pretty early on when they retitled the series.
Is that tank haunted or not haunted?
This tank is not haunted and not run by a Confederate former. Yeah, I'm not going to know. No.
Plantation one.
Either a tiger or a panzer tank.
Oh, that's a good question. Hard to tell from this angle. But $7, I'll take it. Some of these are really hard to find, and back in the day, in the 90s, you'd be moving these and copies of ROM aside just so that you could get to books that you're looking for. And now these are the books I'm looking for. Go figure. Now, the last thing that I picked up, this is a DC Universe. It's a second later print because DC, they weren't known for their later prints, but they were trying to put these out in multi-packs. And the later that these were put out, the less and less were printed. Now, this is the first appearance of Artemis. So, yes, please. And I am a DC Universe collector. And this is the final book that I picked up this week.
Nice.
So, thank you, Lady Fantastic, for this. Now, I'll close the show out in a minute, but before doing that, I just want to ask, is there anything that people want to promote coming up on their channels, their pages, anything that they're selling online, going around the room? Vincent, you go first. Anything you want to promote?
The usual. Vincent Loves Comics on Blue Sky every Friday, Top Shelf Friday, which I did the Iron Man #1 this week because I was talking to somebody who was just talking about that big grail that finally finished a full run for you. So I chose that one this week. But yeah, Vincent Loves Comics, Blue Sky. Follow me.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cliff?
I have my fabulous interview with Tom King over on my channel, so please for Behind the Panels. I have Carlos Collects is going to be joining me Sunday for Comics and Coffee, and oh my God, Sunday evening 5 p.m. we're covering something Beast of War. I don't know. Beast, Idris Elba, 2015 Netflix original. It's absolutely horrifyingly war. We are crazy. We created a table randomizer for like what theme we get, and then pick 3 movies for that theme. Seabizzle got war, and he is dragging us. He is dragging us through horrific warness. So if that's your sort of thing, to watch us all just chilled by the coldness, absolutely come join us. And then I think that's enough. That's enough for now. I have a very very full schedule. Oh, also I did this random thing with John's Comics for Kids and Chuck Hensey over on Gary B's 1011, where like I made each of them do 5 movies and then each of them a spec movie, and I even scored them this time. So that's super fun. Go check that out. All right, that's it. I'm done advertising.
Awesome.
And I love you.
Lyle, what do you got? Do you have anything that you want to promote or anything that you've done recently?
I'm up to 205 subscribers. From the last time it was on here, it was like 173 or something. So on next Wednesday, I'm going to have a video coming out. It's talking about a certain magazine called Radio Craft Magazine from the 1940s. It's going to have a lot of information on Alex and August Schomburg's art. And on the 28th of March, next Saturday, I will have a huge explanation on first appearances of Sad Sack, UK, and the United States, and all kinds of stuff that people have never heard of before. And
I'm going to want to see that Sad Sack one because I got a friend of mine that is really into that stuff, and he's trying to find every issue.
And I was on Alan, the Comic Collector Geek Show, before I came on here tonight, and I made an announcement there. I just bought some very rare comics from 1942 to 54 from a collector that lives not far from here for a couple of $1,000s. And if I can get a chance to go through them and get some information, and if I'm invited on your show next week, I will show them.
Absolutely. All right. Who else we got? Well, I could ask you, but I have an idea. Hey, you have any comedy shows coming up in Canada you want to promote?
Sault Ste. Marie next Thursday. I'm a headliner, and yeah.
It's too far.
Sault Ste. Marie, guys.
And I just dropped in the chat right now. That is for Lyle. This is his
Thank you very much.
YouTube page right there. So if you haven't already, go and subscribe.
I've got 37
It is
videos
worth your
out.
time. Absolutely. All right. Next we have Tacoma. Do you have anything you want to promote?
I might not pass out in the next hour, but I probably will.
Well, get better.
As we always say, don't die. Don't die. You're good.
Hey, if you can
All
survive
right,
getting
Mike
hot,
Myers.
I can survive the cold.
DCNoisePodcast.com for Geek Brunch. And I promote Ambush Bug today.
Ambush bug, yay!
Ambush and Blackhawk.
No.
Cool.
Ambush, yay. Blackhawk, bad.
I like
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Hawk.
I'm gonna do this just for I'm gonna do this just for Cliff.
Warning, 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 warning. Banger alert, banger alert.
Nah, I don't want him to kill me.
Yeah, so much.
And lastly, Doc.
I'm slowly creeping towards 1,000 subscribers. So if you
Cool.
haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. If you like back issues, I'll post a link here in the chat.
Sorry about Villanova, Kevin.
Yeah, I appreciate it. My team won their first March Madness game, so I'm excited about that. Play again tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
Thank you for
tomorrow? Don't you
subscribing.
play tonight?
No, Thursday, then Saturday. Thursday, Saturday.
Okay.
We play Nebraska tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
I want to thank everybody that has been on our show. Lady Fantastic, Doc, Vincent, Cliff, Lyle, Michael, and Tacoma. I want to thank everybody out there for watching tonight. And, if you haven't done so already, promote your favorite comic book shops, whether it's in the chat or in the comments after the show. We are going to be doing this show, like always, next week. And hopefully we can get Biggie Shack on, because I've been wanting him on forever.
Yeah,
and
he's a cool
I
dude.
just... I'm not on Instagram, so I don't reach out to people, because I just got crushed by the amount of people that have been going like, hey, Rob, do you want to sell this? Or, hey, Rob, do you want to buy my stuff? And I just had to get away from that. But also, we're getting really close to this time, but I do have to say, it's 11 p.m. Do you know where your children are? And lastly, yes, after all of this, we want to see and promote the good stuff when it comes to comic shops. So if there's a way that you can fix a problem with a comic shop, drop it also in the comments, because this show is for comic owners and comic shop owners out there, just to go, hey, well, maybe I should think about some things, or maybe these are just some young folks that don't know what they're talking about. But hey, we buy all this stuff. We know what we're looking for. And if you listen to what your customer base is trying to look for, you're going to be making a good profit. But we thank you all so much for coming tonight, and we will see you next time. And until then, read your comics. Love you. Bye. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see this episode again, along with a catalog of back episodes and issues, surf on over to Not Near Mint on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.